With York Police releasing stunning footage showing a car driving into Vaughan Mills Mall. Have a look at this footage of a black sedan smashing into one of the entrances near a Uniqlo store shortly after 1 o'clock this morning. York Regional Police confirmed to CP24 that at one point the suspect or suspects committed a smash and grab at an electronics store. These are pictures of a vehicle driving through the mall. Let's listen live as York Regional Police give an update to the situation.
Drove through the mall again, but this time broke their way through another glass door on the other side of the mall and escaped the mall. They were last seen driving towards the area of Jane Street. Fortunately, nobody was harmed in this incident. Nonetheless, it's an audacious crime and remarkable. Our investigators have attended. We've looked into the situation, and I can tell you that we're currently looking for these suspects in a black 2011 Audi A4 vehicle. It can be recognized by its license plate. It's got a Quebec license plate, X10 SNP. That's X10 Sierra November Papa. That license plate has been reported stolen, and so we are on the lookout for that vehicle. There's also a fairly distinctive emblem on the front windshield of this car. In light lettering, it says "Ladies on Wheels." So we're appealing to the public. If anybody sees this car, we're asking you don't engage with it or the occupants, but you contact police as soon as possible and give us the details about where this vehicle was last seen. And currently our 4-District Criminal Investigations Bureau is investigating this matter, and we'll take questions from here.
Sarge, you released the surveillance video, and remarkably, you said audaciously, it was as if they were just driving around a racetrack. Now, they did stop, a pit stop, if you will, and they broke into the source. How long were they into that store for before they left, roughly?
I don't have the exact time for how long they were in the store. I know that we responded to the call shortly after 1:30. So I saw the video that you're talking about, and you're right, it did look like they were going shopping in that vehicle. It's very audacious.
Is it just the one store that's affected, and do we have an estimated value of items that was stolen?
To my understanding, it was the one store that was hit, and they've taken a quantity of electronic devices. I believe that they're still looking into the overall value of what these devices amounted to and what was taken.
You may have said this, but can you kind of just give us a quick timeline? The time I guess the security alarm went off, the time you guys received the call, and the time you arrived, and they were obviously GOA at the time. Roughly how long did that all take?
Right. Well, I mean, the incident happened just around 10 after 1 this morning, and we got called shortly after 1:30 is my understanding. I don't have the specific timelines, but it just goes to show that these things happened fairly quickly, and the suspects were gone before police arrived.
Is there any internal damage within the mall because of the vehicle driving through?
I haven't heard about internal damage, but obviously there's significant damage to 2 of the entrances to this mall, as well as to the store that was affected.
How do you describe this crime? I mean, obviously it's pretty shocking when you see the video. How would you describe it?
Yeah, well, I think the word that I just used before is audacious. It's an audacious crime, and it's remarkable for that. And so we want to find these suspects and stop them from committing anything else like this.
Now you say 2011 black Audi A4 with Quebec license plate.
That's right.
Was it a stolen vehicle, or we know who the owner was?
According to the investigators, it was reported stolen. It's obviously Quebec license plates, but I'm afraid I don't have any more details than that right now.
Any further descriptions as to the 2 suspects?
They were wearing hoods, so all I can say is that there were 2 of them, but I have no further information right now about gender or any other descriptors.
Was there front plate and back plate, or just the one plate, if you even know? I asked that because from the video I saw, I could only see the front license plate of the vehicle.
Right, I'm not sure how many plates there were. I just know that it does have that distinctive marking on the front windshield that says "Ladies on Wheels," so that would help people identify this vehicle fairly quickly.
And you spend any sort of time in policing, really nothing kind of surprises you. I mean, I don't mean to make light of this sort of incident, but can you just comment on that, just how ridiculous this kind of sort of thing is?
Whether it's ridiculous or it's just brazen, it's unacceptable too, right? You've got people work in this mall. There's going to be cleaners, there's going to be security personnel, and so we're just fortunate that nobody was hurt, that it's property damage only, but nonetheless, it's significant property damage, it's loss of property, and we take it seriously.
Why did they target, do you think, the electronics store? I mean, there's a jewelry store just 2 doors
I can't speculate I don't know what was going through their minds, but sometimes criminals have an objective, and if that was their objective, that's why they went there.
Did it seem like it was a target of attack?
It's too early to say.
Are you able to tell us the name of the store that was impacted?
We don't really name the stores in instances like this, but I'm sure that the word will get out. Well, there's a great number of charges that can be laid. There's break and enter, there's mischief to property, there's dangerous driving. Really, the investigators are going to have to look at a lot of different things, and then if these people are caught, there's the possession of stolen property, including the vehicle and what have you. But we have to take it one step at a time. We'll work with the evidence that we have, and the facts as they come in, we'll act accordingly.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everybody.
Overnight at Vaughan Mills Mall there, where we saw this video of this Audi A8 right there going through the entrance number 6 at the Vaughan Mills Mall, driving through the mall, ultimately going into an electronics store, stealing some goods there. The police say there were 2 suspects hooded, so they don't have any more description of the suspects than that, but they say they were driving a stolen black 2011 Audi A8 with Quebec plates, and there was something emblazoned on the windshield saying "Ladies on Wheels" in white, so that makes the car fairly distinguishable, likely also to have some front end damage, but you could hear the sergeant there describing the crime as audacious and remarkable, and they would like to solve that one.